Hello guys, this is Sun Gaming and I'm reacting to Teacher is Secretly a Pop Star by Dhar Mann Studios. If you want to check out the original video, the link is in the description. Anyways, let's begin, shall we?
Watch it, freak! You would have totally ruined my fetch outfit if this had spilled. Not that you'd understand what fetch means. Ugh.
What the heck? Huh?
But my sister said she saw
Did I miss something or what? Oh, she wants to do the trumpet. Or, sorry, the drums. Anyway, let's continue.
Sienna Phoenix in town yesterday.
A pop star in this town? No way.
And yep, we're doing the montage. Dum dum dum, she wears stuff.
Hello, students. I'm Mrs. Hill.
Eh? What the heck? I guess she's the pop star, huh?
Whoa! Get away from my drum.
Keep those back. They're really special to me. And they're not your drums. They're the school's.
You know, this isn't a doll. You actually have to know how to play. Hey, can somebody find her a violin or a flute or something? I mean, this girl thinks that she can play the drums.
Hey, why don't you just leave her alone?
Hey, why don't you
Honestly, expected from him better than that. Like, I honestly expected him to play the drums as well as if he's doing a little competition with her, but sadly, I expect way too much from Dhar Mann, don't I? Of course, he won't have them, do a small little competition of who can play the drums better. No, just have this man throw the sticks away like a coward. You know what? Yeah. Like, Dhar Mann, is it me or do I have better ideas than you? Like, trust me. A person who actually plays the drums well would have taken that as a challenge, not just throw the sticks away. Or maybe it's because I don't play drums, I don't know. Anyways, let's continue.
mind your own business? You know what, actually, maybe you should try out the flute too. Might be a good fit. Fairy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Hill, and I'm gonna be your new music teacher since your former teacher, Mr. Catucci, quit.
Okay, quiet down, everyone. Quiet down. Okay.
Is this supposed to be a montage or what? Honestly, at this point, I can't tell what is copyright free and what is copyrighted. I can't tell, honestly. The only thing that tells me is if there are lyrics, but at this point, I might as well just let it continue and see. Anyway, let's continue, huh? Sorry for the interruption.
You know what? Who needs a baton to conduct when I have two perfectly good hands right here, okay? So, fanfare and flourishes from the top, everyone, and... Careful! No, please. Hey, someone could get hurt. Careful. Get off her!
That was way too clean of a cut. Okay, is it me or do I find that extremely unrealistic? Unless that was an actual sword, I do not see it just slicing through his hair like that. That slice was way too smooth, or should I say way too clean? Anyways, let's continue.
Now, let's see. Where did Mr. Catucci leave off?
Crying!
And you must be the Jake I've heard so much about.
Yeah. And you must be in the wrong place. You even know what you're doing?
I do. But from what I can see from your music theory grades, you clearly do not. Now, where is Audrey? Oh, now she is excelling at her music theory. Jake, maybe you could learn a thing or two from her. But you guys, music is more than just theory. It's about expression, it's about creativity, it's about life. Can anyone here remember the first time they felt really connected to music?
I can. When I was about 7.
And I can add, put in extra hours to my sales output. Okay, just give me a few more days. Thanks, guys.
Wow, you were amazing. I didn't know girls could play drums.
You didn't? Why not? Hey, don't ever let anyone tell you what you can or can't do.
Is it like how bad of a mother can that mother be for her to not notice her child just slipping out of her hand? This isn't just a hearing thing since you know she's distracted by her phone, but like you genuinely did not notice your daughter's hand just disappearing? Did she genuinely not notice? Anyways, let's continue, huh?
Only you can decide that. And in case you need a reminder, take these. Go on, I've got more.
That was beautiful, Audrey. And what can
Okay, that's gonna be a faraway guess because like I remember from that moment in like the bathroom or whatever it was. Let me guess, the woman she met when she was young is this woman, right? She's the same woman, right? Anyways, let's continue and we'll find out, huh?
we take away from it?
That chick was a street musician. So unless you want to end up on the street, then I suggest you pick a different instrument, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm just not understanding Sienna's country look.
Every pop star goes country at some point. I think it's like the law.
Well, don't just stand there staring. What do you think of this style?
I guess it's... Why are you asking Audrey about fashion?
Yeah, have you looked at her?
Hey, boys. The band's coming up next weekend. Y'all ready?
And you better win. Our family rep is at stake, little bro. Don't ruin it.
Family rep? What? What family rep? Like, this is just a battle of the bands. It's just is this a small contest within the school, or is it a national contest? Because if it's national and a big thing, then I maybe understand the whole family rep thing, but like, if it's just a small contest within the school, then where's the whole rep? Like, genuinely, what reputation do you have? Like, oh yeah, people from this family keep winning the small competition from the schools. Okay, like, genuinely, is this a small competition in the school or not? Like, of course, like any normal person, I assume that this is gonna be within the school. Like always, Dhar Mann rarely goes like further than that. But when this guy says that the family rep is at stake here, I would kind of start guessing that it's more than just a small contest within the school. Because why would the family rep be involved with a small competition that's only in school? Anyways, let's continue.
Hey, there's a girl drummer in your class. You gonna let her show you up?
You crazy? Nah. You and I are the best drummers in the school.
I mean, you're half right.
Hey, Jerry. Saw you on stage the other night.
Yes, you're so good.
Do you see her outfit?
Ew.
I really like that story you told today in music class. It was very inspiring.
Yeah, it inspired people to make fun of me.
I'm still wondering how you returned to your mom. Like, do people genuinely gloss over the fact that her mom just did not notice her daughter's hand just disappearing? Especially since, like, unless her mom noticed early that her daughter wasn't there and then tried to look after her, tried to look for her, unless her mother did that early, I would be surprised how she found her mom back. I would genuinely be surprised how she found her mom. Anyways, let's continue, huh?
Here's a way to shut them up. Come on. I've got the same passion for music that you do, and I get plenty of flack for trying to play guitar. People judge me because they don't think a gay guy can be a rock star. Like they haven't heard of Freddie Mercury, Elton John, or David Bowie. Exactly. I just don't understand how people can be so close-minded. Like, sometimes I think only my mom supports me.
Must be nice.
Wow, we went from gender roles to like, what's the word for it again? Like, what was the word for it? Like, is what is the type of people you're into? Does that thing just say what you're supposed to like? Like, gender roles, I can kind of understand how they came, where they came from, since, you know, men have been in jobs for so long that they've been assigned jobs, and women have been assigned jobs, and those, like, boundaries were slowly dissolved over time. But, like, the whole, that gender I'm into decides what type of instrument I play, I never heard of that one. Like, okay, is the fact that he's gay the only reason that he can't play the guitar? Genuinely? Like, for Audrey, I kind of understand where that came from, since, you know, the whole gender roles thing has existed for a long time and has been slowly dissolving over time. I don't know if it quite dissolved yet, or if it's very close, but, like, I understand where that one came from, but where did the whole being gay doesn't allow you to play the guitar thing, where did that come from? I feel like that came out of nowhere just for the sake of having a shared conflict, I guess? Like, again, for Audrey, it kind of makes sense, but, like, for him, I do not understand where he got that from. Like, what? Do you see what I mean? His reason does not make sense in the slightest. They just gave him any reason in the whole world for him to not care. And I guess they said that right away to avoid a romance between the two, huh? Anyways, let's continue.
Come on, Audrey. We don't have time for this.
But Mom, I want to play the drums.
Well, that's just silly. You need to focus on your upcoming pageant, okay? Come on, come on, come on.
Even my own mother doesn't support me.
Think of a new name, guys.
Yeah, I know. We need one. Yeah.
What do you think?
What y'all thinking?
Impress everyone.
I don't know. Whoa, dude! How you gonna play lead guitar with one arm?
You just have to find somebody to fill in for me.
Oh, no, dude! This is gonna ruin everything, man. We need you.
Heard that Audrey girl plays a bunch of instruments.
Wait, you talking about the weird drummer chick? What? No way. Nah, we don't want a girl in our band. You serious?
Oh, she either be your teammate or your competition.
You know what? That's actually a good point. Like, the man raised the good point. You want her to be your teammate or your competition. I was not ready for that. Anyways.
Hey, that was good.
Thanks. I'm just glad you appreciate a girl drummer.
Oh, and I'm glad you appreciate a gay guitarist. You know, we're outliers, and that's why.
Oh, please don't tell me that you two clowns are what, teaming up?
Again, who did the whole being gay doesn't means you're not allowed to play the guitar thing come from? Genuinely, where did it come from? Like, again, the whole girl drummer, it's a gender role thing that's existed for a long time, it's dissolving slowly, I get that, but what about the whole gay thing? Like, where did that come from? I feel like they came up with that out of nowhere, just for the sake of there being a shared conflict. Anyways, let's continue.
What are you gonna be called? The Rain?
Outliers. And you better do less talking and more practicing unless you want to get beat by a girl drummer in front of the whole school.
Second of all, rainbows. Really? What does the girl have to do with the rainbow? Of course, because of the LGBTQ community, the rainbow has become synonymous with them. But, like, the name only makes sense for him. How about her? Like, she's not involved with that community in any way, at least from what I know. So, like, why would that name make sense? Just because one of the teammates is gay doesn't mean the whole band has to be named because of what one teammate is attracted to. Like, again, they try to force that for no reason. I'm pretty sure that they could have just come up with a better reason, because, again, what does him being gay have to do in correlation to him not being able to play the guitar. Where's the correlation here? Where's the relation between the two? Where is it? Generally, where is it? I feel like I'm missing something. Like, couldn't they have come up with a better excuse, or do they just need more representation, quote unquote? Because, again, I feel like this one is a little forced. Because they came up with something that does not make sense in the slightest. What, is there like a superstition or something I don't know about that talks about this or something? Unless that type of thing exists, they came up with that out of nowhere. Unless a superstition or something like that explains it exists, I can say that they came up with that out of nowhere. Anyways, let's continue.
Right.
So much.
Yo! My ears are bleeding, man.
Just trying out something a little new.
Anyway, check it out. My newest TikTok is already going viral. It's almost at 1 million views.
Cool.
But you gotta keep practicing so you don't sound like garbage. Otherwise, the only way you'll go viral is when that little drummer girl and her gay guitarist humiliate you on stage.
I feel like when the writers were coming up with this, they were like, okay, we have the girl drummer, we have to involve a guitarist. What should we come up with to insinuate the conflict? Oh yeah, let's make him gay so that he can play the guitar. When I don't even know where that even came from. Like, where did that come from? Again, I feel like they just introduced that either just for representation's sake, or because of the fact that they couldn't come up with something better. Like, at least come up with something that makes sense, like any sort of sense. But of course, you came up with the girl drummer, and of course, because you don't know what to name the guitarist, you just made it the gay guitarist, because I guess it rhymes or something, since they both start with the same first letter, I guess. Anyways, let's continue.
Audrey, can you please keep it down?
Mom, I have to practice. Battle of the Bands is coming up.
Battle of the Bands? Don't be silly. You're not in a band.
I am now. With this guy for my music class we've been practicing at school.
Of all the extracurriculars you can do, you pick the loudest and most annoying one.
Mom, you know I've always wanted to be a drummer, but nobody takes me seriously except Troy. And if we can win Battle of the Bands, I'll prove to everyone that I belong on that stage.
You belong on the pageant stage, like I was at your age. I don't know what possessed you to quit. Ugh, why won't this hair behave? Okay, are you focused? Are you in the zone? Go take the spotlight.
But Mom, I don't want to.
Nonsense. Now get out there and dazzle.
I never want to do pageants again.
Let me guess, she can't handle being in the spotlight? Because let me tell you, if that's the case, then being a drummer will not help her. As a drummer, you'll be in the spotlight. And second, how are you and Troy able to join? Like, isn't there supposed to be a specific number with people doing a specific instrument? Like, I don't think they can just join in alone. Shouldn't there be someone who can do every instrument that's needed? What, is a drummer and a guitarist enough? Isn't it supposed to be someone who plays the piano? You know what, the piano is a little too much. Like a flute, for example, or a violin, something like that. Like, is a drummer and a guitarist truly enough for a band? I don't think so. Anyways, let's continue.
But there's money to be made in them. Money we could use right now, if you hadn't noticed.
I know, but it's just not who I am.
So who are you? Someone who doesn't listen to their mother and prefers to bang around on these silly things and make so much noise I can't even think straight?
Okay, the noise part I'm kinda with her. If I heard someone playing the drums all day and the noise comes to me easily and is clear and not even just muffled, yeah, I'm going straight there and stopping them. Or at least making them go to a better location because, like, I would not be able to handle it. How is her mother supposed to handle it? Anyways, let's continue.
Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to work so I can attempt to pay the bills this month. One of us has to make money. So keep it down, yeah?
You found us a fourth band member? Where?
Apparently, the doctor who fixed Chris's broken arm has a nephew who can shred.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna need him if we're gonna beat Audrey and Troy.
Yeah, right. They couldn't shred if they had a chainsaw.
I don't know, man. I saw them playing at school yesterday, and they're really good.
I guess I was wrong. I guess you could make a band from just a guitarist and a drummer. I did not expect it to be that good with just those two instruments, but I guess music is a wide range, huh? But like, I have to ask, how is that fair? You're telling me you have a band of 4 people, or 4 people who do different instruments, and then you compare them to a guitarist and a drummer. You know what? I shouldn't judge. They do different pieces, different stuff. Why should I judge? Anyways, let's continue.
Hold on, I said give me a minute.
Oh, my sister's the worst. Right next to Audrey and Troy.
Yeah, it's too bad there isn't a way for us to get them to quit the competition.
Yeah, like, humiliate them somehow.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed, but it takes girls time to get ready. Okay?
See what I'm saying? Anyways, boys, I'll see y'all later. Actually, I may have an idea. I thought you could use a little bit of makeup so you could femme it up a little bit. How about you ditch the drums and start acting like a girl?
Show you how a girl acts.
What? Are you serious? My favorite Nirvana shirt!
You ruined my pants, so I
No,
ruined your shirt.
absolutely not. This is not how this is.
Hey, what is going on in here?
You know what? I'll give them this. They actually did something new for once. I 100% expected her to just run away like an idiot from the humiliation, but no, she actually fought back. Like, this is honestly one of the best surprises Dhar Mann could have they've given me. So I might as well give him a point, I guess, for subversion of expectations, because like, he actually subverted something that helped him. Like, again, I like the fact that unlike every single time, the person who's getting humiliated actually fights back instead of just running away like a coward from the humiliation. Anyways, let's continue.
Jake's playing a dumb prank on Audrey, trying to make fun of her for being a girl drummer.
Wait, oh, come on. It's just a little bit of makeup. Maybe I should have given you some.
Okay, I've heard enough. Jake, you need to go to the principal's office immediately.
What?
And you'll need to call your parents, too, considering you're getting an F in class participation now.
Is it me, or does that sound too specific? Like, I feel like I heard that tune from somewhere, you know? Oh boy, I would not be surprised if I'm getting copyright claimed by now. I would not be surprised. It won't be as bad as a strike, but like, I'll be honest, I think like I'll still get copyright claimed. So, anyway.
Hey, what's up? I thought we were really grooving.
No, I keep messing up my part.
Really? I thought you sounded great.
No, I didn't. And it's just not good enough. I need to be the best. I owe that to you and to me and to these drumsticks.
Look, whenever I feel like I can't do something or think I'm gonna give up, I remember what my mom told me. Don't ever let anyone else tell you what you can or can't do.
Don't ever let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. Only you can decide that.
I've heard that one before. Let's take it from the top.
Okay, do we really need to hear that a second time? Like, I know if this is a copyrighted piece and I already got copyright claimed, but like, still, no need to hear it twice, you know?
Whoa, those two are really jamming. And what a bougie house. One of their parents must be loaded. Wait, aren't those your little pals from school? I'm talking to you.
Yeah, it's them, okay? It's because of that dumb girl that I'm being forced to get tutoring.
Well, here's some tutoring for you. Play better than that, or you'll never get second place.
Second place?
My gig got canceled, so our band decided to enter the competition. And we're definitely gonna blow you out the water. But you better not lose to those two, or you might as well move out of our house and change your last name.
Where are you, bro? We need to practice.
Yeah, dude, the competition's tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, but I got this stupid tutoring session I gotta do. Oh, and by the way, walked in on Audrey and Troy practicing. They are really good.
So what are we gonna do? The makeup thing didn't work.
Yeah, I know. We need something bigger, you know? We need something that'll really make them want to quit. You know, we need something personal.
Whoa, whoa! Get away from my drums.
Keep those back. They're really special to me.
I got it. Her drumsticks. Yeah, I saw her put them in a locker.
Say no more. I'm on it.
You? You're my tutor?
Of everyone in the school, they gave me you?
This could not be happening.
It sure isn't. If you two can't keep it down, you'll need to leave.
Fine.
I gotta get back to work so I can attempt to pay the bills this month. One of us has to make money.
And you'll need to call your parents, too, considering you're getting an F in class participation now.
Let's just make the best of this and get it over with.
Fine.
Do I really need to hear her drumming again? You already got the point through.
But the Battle of the Bands is tomorrow. Hey, I made some extra money tutoring in music.
Oh, great. You can put your pocket change in the piggy bank.
Mom, you're not being fair. Can't you see that this is important to me?
You want to talk importance? I spent years setting you up for beauty pageants, coaching and voice lessons and endless outfits. And this is how you repay me. You were supposed to follow in my footsteps and make the family proud. But instead, you turned into a
drummer?
A tomboy! I don't understand. What happened to my little girl?
She does not look like a tomboy in the slightest. Where did her mom get tomboy from? Just because she plays the drums? Is being a drummer really that, like, linked or stitched to being a male? Like, nothing about her screams tomboy. She doesn't try to make her hair short or anything like that. She just likes being a drummer. That's it. And you call her a tomboy? Anyway.
I don't even know who you are.
Are you ready for tonight? I'm so excited. Ugh, cue the troll.
Hey, Audrey, I want to talk to you.
Okay, if you're here to make fun of Audrey...
No. Came to say thanks. You took the test this morning. Look, you saved my grade in the class.
You're helping him?
Long story. Look, I'm glad you're doing better. Guess I earned my pocket change. Longer story.
What?
Her drumsticks. Yeah, I saw her put them in the locker.
Say no more. I'm on it.
I might have had something to do with this.
What? How could you? I helped you.
Wait, it was before you helped me. It was before I liked you. Hey, Audrey.
Okay, is it me or do I feel like this is going a little too fast? Like, they went from hating each other to him liking her a little. To him liking her. Like, I don't know if it's just as friends or, like, more. They didn't specify, but, like, he went from hating her to liking her just after one session. Really? Like, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, even though I've been watching this in full, like, okay, I skipped 5 to 10 seconds, but there's no way they would have explained it in, like, 5 to 10 seconds. So, like, I feel like I've missed something even though I've watched the entire thing. Like, you're telling me he already went from hating her to liking her that quickly? That quickly? Like, come on, man, at least give me some time. Don't just tell me, oh yeah, he took one tutoring lesson from her and his grades massively improved and now he likes her. Like, Dhar Mann, you're supposed to be known for character development or at least making it look a little smooth and steady instead of just, what's the word for it? A little too fast? Like, again, he went from hating her to liking her way too quickly. It's either I missed something or this is extremely convoluted for the sake of the plot. Or maybe that isn't exactly what I would call convoluted. Anyways, let's continue.
I know you don't want to see me right now, but...
Or ever.
I'm sorry. I went too far. A bunch of times. But I won't do it again. To be honest, I think you're really talented.
Whatever. My own mom doesn't even believe in me. She thinks I'm an embarrassment to the family.
You know, you may not believe this, but I can relate. Brother Jerry's the same way. You know, no matter what I do, never good enough. I guess that's why I pick on other people. So I'm not the only one in pain.
Jake, you better get in there. The competition's about to start. Leave this freak behind.
She's not a freak, she's my friend. So be nice to her.
Whatever.
Got your back. Oh, come on. Let's get in there.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm just gonna go home.
Audrey.
The outliers, Audrey and Troy, are you here? You haven't checked in.
Wow. I guess my little bro really does have a chance today.
Hey, there you are. Where's your bandmate? Audrey, wait.
Miss Hill?
You need to come back and compete. You can't give up.
I can't do it. You don't understand.
I understand. More than you realize.
What? You're...
Come on. You've got a stage to rock.
Do I really want to risk it? Again, when it comes to this type of stuff, I don't know whether it's copyrighted or not, because, you know, if they play a specific tunes, if you know what I mean, I could easily get copyright claimed. Easily. Anyways, might as well take the risk, huh?
Thank you. And sorry we had to play first, because it's all downhill from here.
Audrey, you're back.
Okay, the two of you are up next, but first, I have an announcement to make. All right, before we bring out the next band, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually Mrs. Hill. Hill is my middle name, but you're probably gonna recognize me by my other name. Sienna Phoenix.
Get out! Mrs. Hill is Sienna Phoenix?
So you're probably wondering, why was I pretending to be a high school music teacher? Ever since I can remember, I've always loved performing and writing songs. More than anything in the world. Being on stage was like breathing to me. But so many people around me made it hard for me. They labeled me, they judged me, and they even made me question myself. Maybe it was because I was naive, or because I was a woman. But they tried to control me, and I had to fight for every decision in my career. Even my own parents didn't believe in me, saying it would be easier if I just quit music altogether. But I didn't listen. I didn't let anyone drag me down. I'm proud to say I stood up for myself. I wasn't going to allow my career to be ruled by the decisions of others. And eventually, I succeeded. So, why am I here? Because not everyone is as fortunate as me.
Is it me, or does she make that sound way too easy? Like you're telling me you rejected the status quo and you decided to stand up for yourself and suddenly you succeeded? Like, usually with that type of stuff, they show that that isn't actually easy and show that she, struggled over time and stuff like that, instead of just going from I stood up for myself to I succeeded. Like, is it me, or does that make it sound way too easy? Like, oh yeah, no worries, if you stand up for yourself, you'll find success immediately. Like, really? Again, she's making it sound like success can be found really easily and really fast just by standing up to yourself. Like, okay, you can find success by standing up to yourself, obviously, or standing up for yourself, obviously, but like, if you think about it for 1 minute, she really makes it sound like she only worked a short time on her own and suddenly succeeded, not she struggled, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's continue.
For some, the bullying can be so bad, it makes them want to give up on their dreams. That's what happened to my son. The bullies crushed him just for trying to follow his dream. For being a gay guitarist.
Troy?
Sienna Phoenix is your mom?
So, everyone please give a huge round of applause for my very brave son, Troy. Now, son, if you don't mind, I'd love to perform with your band.
Sienna Phoenix is gonna perform? There's no way. Actually,
What? Is that even allowed?
I can't. I don't have any drumsticks.
Yeah, you do. I had Kev sneak into the janitor's closet for super glue and tape. You're good as new. And hey, if you don't mind, I'd love to play with you guys too. I can sit in on bass. Would that be all right?
Yeah, I think this is going a little too far, right? Like, okay, I have a question. Does anybody genuinely care about their performance? Like, does anybody genuinely care? Like, okay, they played well, done. Do we need to know more? No. Anyways. Okay, sorry for that. What the?
Van in the land.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, Troy. So you were really great up there.
We should all totally hang out sometime.
Oh, so you want to be friends? Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but I have friends. And they liked me before I was cool.
Mom? What are you doing here?
Honey, I saw your performance. I had no idea. I can't believe how talented you are. I'm really sorry that I didn't see it before. I'm so proud of you, sweetheart.
Okay, so essentially, I think the life lesson here is to follow your ambitions, don't let anyone drag you down, which is obviously a good thing. So, like, overall, I honestly don't really know what to say here. Like, first of all, they made Troy have something that I don't really understand. Like, where's the correlation between being gay and not being able to do the guitar? I feel like when they were coming up with something that makes him, bullied and stuff like that, I didn't think the thing they would come up with is making him gay, because if you think about it, they could totally change it to something else and it won't change. Like for Audrey, the being a girl drummer thing is way too specific for you to just change it up to something else. Or at least maybe I can think of it right away, but for Troy, you could quite literally just change it to anything else and it would still work. Like, genuinely, it would still work. Like, for example, let's say that Troy is, I don't know, a little autistic, for example. Say, oh, an autistic person playing the guitar? Oh, that can't be real. You gotta play something else, or maybe they would tell him not to play at all. You see, you can change the thing from gay to autistic, and the meaning won't really change. Give a shout out for my very brave autistic son. See what I mean? Like for Troy, I can easily change the conflict for him really easily, and the plot won't change. Like him being a gay guitarist, like didn't have any correlation in the first place. Like again, what does being gay have to do with being able to play the guitar? Where's the correlation here? Again, I don't see the correlation at all. So like switching up to being autistic doesn't matter, because if the original premise didn't make sense, why would my renewed premise make sense? Why would I hold it up to a better standard? Especially because I'm not gonna sit all day wasting your time while I think of something better. But like again, so first of all, just to make it short, my main complaint for now is that simply, like first of all, the teacher being a pop star is a little bit of a coincidence, but like I can kind of forgive that because this type of coincidence has to happen for the story to function. But for Troy, again, I don't get him. Why make him a gay guitarist specifically? Like, Audrey has a very specific issue, which is being a girl, because being a girl makes people hate her and say, you can't be a drummer, you're a girl. So because of that, it's a very specific to the point that I can't change it without changing the plot. But for Troy, I can change it really easily. Give him any other issue in the world, or at least what they perceive as an issue, and the plot won't change. Like, stick to something, for crying out loud. Anyways, guys, did you think I was correct? Did you think... Okay, did you think I was correct? Do you think that Troy honestly had a bad excuse for not being able to play the guitar, or at least they gave him a very bad excuse? And by the way, on the left is my most recent video, on the right is a video that YouTube recommends, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.